Before you watch this video, please make sure to go to my channel and click on playlists. Then from the playlists, select Forex Scalping Strategies. Click on the Scalping Strategies and then you will find here one video called the Best Forex Scalping Strategy explained in details along with Forex price action. Please watch these two videos in order to understand the strategy that you are about to watch in this live trading video. Hello everyone and welcome on this new trading session video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So as you know guys, we are not only a signal providers but we are also trading and we are scalping Forex. Xtreme Trader is in my opinion one of the best YouTube channels for teaching scalping using multiple strategies, mainly focusing of course on the Fibonacci and the trend lines. So today we are going to use actually two strategies with our scalping, and allow me first to show you guys, for the new joiners and the new subscribers on this channel, where to go in order to understand which strategies they have to watch first. So go to my channel please and click on the playlists, and from here guys you can actually find wait a minute, not this one, yeah, Forex Scalping Strategies. Click on this one right here, and now you will find numbers of videos, as actually all of them are really important. But to understand the session of this video, you got to watch the magic of trend lines part 1 and part 2, and follow it later with the magic of Fibonacci strategy. All these videos are highly important and informative. I would really recommend you guys to watch these videos first before you proceed watching this live trading video. So without further ado, let's now continue scalping. Of course I'm gonna continue scalping because I was scalping since morning. Let's now start the trading session video. Now the beautiful thing here guys about this strategy is I'm going to rely only on the 15 and 5 minute time frame only. The reason of course is I'm going to focus on the pound pairs this time. Of course, the reason for focusing on the pound pairs is they are actually giving us a lot of pips quickly, in a matter of no time. Let me just move now to the 5 minute time frame and show it to you. For example, if I would have bought the pound NZD from this level right here and exit my trade right here at the nearest support, which is right here, this tail represents the nearest support, I would actually have made easily 13 or 14 pips of profit easily in a matter of no time. Meanwhile, if you check for example USDCHF, and if you place your sell order right here on that level of a resistance, aiming the nearest support right here, check out how many pips you would have made. Barely 3 pips, maximum 4 pips. I mean, that's not really my type of trading. That's the reason I really focus a lot on the pound pairs. And now let's start by combining Fibonacci retracement along with the trend lines. So first of all, I'm going to draw here the Fibonacci retracement from this lower high to this lower low, just like that. Now as you can see, we are actually on Fibonacci 50, which means the market has actually made number 1, number 2, number 3 reversals on 61.8, which means the market right now is gonna be falling. It's gonna be right now a downtrend. Now how do we know it's not an upper trend? Because as you can see, Salah, the market is rising, it's an upper trend. But actually you're wrong, because as long as the market is below 61.8, it's always a downtrend. As long as the market is above 61.8, it's an upper trend. As you can see, the market has reversed for 3 times on 61.8, which means it's still a downtrend, which means we have to consider selling right now. So let's now use the trend lines to determine the best entry possible, and I'm going to do that by usually draw the trend line from this higher high all the way to this lower high, just like that. So that means that we have to wait for the pound NZD to make a reversal upon the pressure from Fibonacci 50 and to rise again to reach the same level of the resistance trend line. After that fake breakout has appeared, we can actually sell again the pound NZD once it rises again to retest the same level of the resistance trend line. That's gonna be the best level to start selling the pair. And as you can see, if we draw here a horizontal level of a resistance, we can confirm that this was indeed guys a strong key level of a resistance, exactly right there exactly at 2.00894, which means waiting for the market to reach that level, meaning we will actually combining it with the resistance trend line and also with that horizontal level of a resistance. So therefore, let's just wait for the market to rise again for about 10 pips before we can start selling it. Until then, I'm actually gonna pause the recording, but I'm also gonna continue digging more in the pound to find a better and sooner entry. Anyway, let me know again, guys. Please pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you once I open this trade or another one. Another setup can be found on the pound AUD right now. Let me delete and explain to you from the scratch. Now, as you can see, the pound AUD is actually falling. However, it has made right here a structure of a trend line, a channel, and most likely the pound AUD is gonna fall again to retest the broken level of resistance right here. That means to draw the Fibonacci retracement, we will actually start from here, of course, because this was the nearest one to the breakout candle. Again, guys, to understand the reason to draw the Fibonacci from this level, you really have got to watch the magic of Fibonacci video. Anyway, check this out. Right here, exactly, fantastic, perfect, very precise. Now we can see, my friends, that this was indeed Fibonacci 50, and the market has also reversed from 61.8, which means if we wait the market to fall right here, we can actually place a buy order on Fibonacci 50, assuming that the market will retest actually the broken level of a resistance right here. Now, there are actually two ways to confirm this. Number one, of course, we will use now the trend lines to confirm this in two ways. Number one is gonna be draw here a supported trend line just like that. Check this out, that's perfection. Meaning we will have to wait for the market to reach that level of a support trend line, and from that point we can actually start buying the pair. Number two will be actually by using a resistance trend line and then cloning it and dragging it to the previous level. Let me just show you what I mean. So right here we're having a resistance trend line, as you can see, and I have drawn it from this higher high to this lower high all the way to this lower high. Now what I will do next is simply drag the same line, the same one that I have drawn here, just place it right here, right on the nearest resistance trend line, as we can see, which was also in the past a supported trend line. Fantastic, that's so brilliant. Now that means that all the lines are crossing on the same spot, which means buying the pound AUD at this exact point is gonna be our best opportunity, where that supported trend line, after becoming a resistance trend line for 2 attempts, is gonna actually right now become a new supported trend line. That means we can actually place a buy order exactly at that level. So therefore, as you can see, guys, that's the way to use the Fibonacci retracement along with trend lines. So of course, I'm gonna wait right now till the market approach those levels, and then I'm gonna open the trade. Until then, allow me please to pause the recording. Alright, so another example has been found right here on the pound CAD. As we can see, guys, I need to place the buy order right now. The pound CAD actually, guys, showing us a very good setup, and I think we can place the buy order immediately. I think, wait a minute, the pound seems like it's falling. Remember, I'm on the 5-minute time frame. This candle is gonna expire within just 1 minute and 20 seconds. Of course, I will explain to you the reason behind of the setup, but I'm just waiting to see what will gonna happen first. If the bearish movement is gonna keep stronger like that, I'm not gonna place the buy order, that's for sure. Let me place it right here without cloning. I think that should be fine. That should be fine. Yes, place the buy order right now. Fantastic. Risking only like $100 on this deal, 108, and the take profit level is gonna be right here about $115. Okay, so let me now delete everything and start from scratch to explain to you what did I do here. So first of all, I'm right now on the 50-minute, actually 5-minute time frame. I'm on the 5-minute time frame on the pound CAD, and what I did right here is simply like that, drawing the Fibonacci retracement from this higher low to this higher high, just like that. As you can see right now, we are actually on Fibonacci 61.8. Now the issue here is that this is actually the second attempt, because right here we're having a support number 1, which means right here the attempt right here is actually the second attempt of the support. Now we have to confirm this by using the trend lines. How to do that is by simply draw here a supported trend line from this lower high to this lower high, sorry. Now what we will do next is just simply drag the very same supported trend line that we have drawn here. Let me zoom in to show it to you, and place it right there, exactly right there. at the nearest support trend line to our entry. So this was of course a resistance trend line which has been broken out from. It became here a resistance trend line as well. Right here we're having here the first attempt of a support trend line number 1, and right now I have placed my trade right on the second attempt of the support trend line. That means we can see right now the market seems like it's going to start the bullish reversal upon the pressure from that level of a support trend line. What you can do also, if you don't like to clone or to copy the supported trend lines, you can simply draw the line directly just like that, and check this out. That's the perfection. Check this out right here. That level of a previous level of a resistance trend line, after the bullish breakout right here happened, it's gonna become right now a support trend line. Very simple and very easy and straightforward. And as you can see, guys, I have placed my take I have placed my take profit level to be right here at the nearest resistance to my entry, which is going to be approximately 13 pips, and the stop loss is almost equivalent to the take profit level. So therefore that's my trade. Check the pound NZD, it's not there. Pound AUD, it's not there. So we have left only with the pound CAD trade. You know what, guys, actually this was supposed to be a serious trading session video, but I think it's gonna be better to spend it explaining to you my strategy in scalping using the trend lines along with the Fibonacci retracement, and the next video is gonna be the actual trading session. Anyway, let's see how this trade will go. To keep things more interesting, I'm gonna just speed up the recording without pausing at all. So therefore, let's now speed up the recording and let's see how this trade will go. And check this out, my friends, the power of trend lines with the Fibonacci retracement. We have made easily $80 from this trade. It's running in 8 pips of profit, $76, 72. I'm gonna close it and done with it, ending this trade and close it in profit, because on the left side right now we're having here a resistance level, and I want to avoid any pullbacks that can actually wipe my profit. That's totally enough for me, and I'm so happy with this trade. So as you can see, guys, as I mentioned earlier, this was supposed to be a full trading session, but instead it became an educational video about how to use the Fibonacci with the trend lines. Let me just give you the heads up of this strategy, what you need to do and to find in order to be successful in this kind of trading. First of all you need to do is find, by drawing the Fibonacci retracement, try to find, or actually to focus on 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. For simple reason, 61.8, guys, is the strongest Fibonacci retracement for one reason. If the market made a bearish breakout from 61.8, it means that this trend has actually changed its entire direction, and it's no longer a bullish trend. It's gonna be right now a bearish trend, and vice versa. Of course, if you draw the Fibonacci retracement on a resistance level, one second, let me just delete this one. If you draw Fibonacci on an upper trend, and if the market made a breakout from 61.8, it means that this trend is no longer downtrend. It's gonna be right now upper trend. That's why you have to focus to find 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. Now, to confirm your entry, to confirm that this trade is gonna be a good deal, try to find also support trend line or resistance trend line to combine it with that pair. For example, right here, that's right here a good example. As you can see, if we combine the Fibonacci retracement along with the resistance trend line, as you can see, the resistance trend line right here has actually been broken out from, and the market has actually failed to create a support trend line, and it became also, it's gonna become right now a new resistance trend line. Now, to draw the Fibonacci retracement, actually, guys, what you can do is simply draw the Fibonacci retracement from any high to any low. There is a trick for it. Of course, again, as I mentioned earlier, you have to go to my channel to find it. However, once you see a reversal again occur between 50 and 61.8, it's gonna be actually a trusted level for the reversal. And check this out, indeed, the pound NZD right now is indeed falling. So again, we are running in I think about 12 minutes of this video. I think we can open another trade, right? I think if I'm lucky enough, maybe we can open another trade. I'm so eager to wait for the pound AUD. I want it to happen. I want this pound AUD trade to happen. I think it's gonna be very trusted, and that's gonna be, of course, my last trade for the day. That's gonna be really, I mean, if I post this video, that's your signal, guys. Place the place the buy order right here exactly at 1.87535, and keep the trade running for about 34 pips of profit till 61.8. Fibonacci retracement at 1.87856. Let me check the pound USD. So far, nothing good. Okay, let's check another pairs rather than the pound. Okay, I'm giving up here. I need to find any good deal to share with you, my friends. I need to find something okay, let me just pause the recording and I'll be back to you. All right, check this out. CAD CHF. CAD CHF, guys, is at 61.8 Fibonacci retracement after drawing the Fibonacci from, or connecting actually the Fibonacci from this lower high all the way to this lower low. As you can see right now, it's on 61.8. Now, as you can see, it's a downtrend. And if the market is going to be able to make the bullish breakout from 61.8, it means that this is going to be right now an upper trend. Now, to confirm this, let's draw here a supported trend line from this lower low to this higher low, just like that. Check this out, right here. So right now, the trend lines has actually saved me from a false entry. So actually, what I will do now is I'm still going to rely on 61.8, but I will do is waiting for the market to reach that level of a broken support trend line, and there I'm gonna place the sell order to have the best entry possible. So eventually, if I'm not mistaken, what we will end up with is an actual reversal on 61.8, but this is gonna be end up as a pin bar. So the market will actually create here a pin bar, and after that is gonna continue the fall. So my entry is gonna be executed exactly right here at the peak of the pin bar, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I'm not. All right, so things seems to be running well so far. Let me know, please, guys. Pause the recording, and I'll be back to you once I open this deal. Alright, my friends, actually I'm really sorry, we're gonna have to stop right here because actually today is busy and loaded with the news, and in just like 20 minutes we will be having the non-farm employment changes for the USD pairs, and I really cannot be trading this time, especially also we will be having the ISM PMI, and later we will have the FOMC statement. So actually it's gonna be not really a good day for trading right now. We have to wait for the news to finish before we continue trading. So anyway, guys, don't worry, guys, I'll make more live trading videos this week, and I'm gonna make sure that everyone is gonna learn a lot about this kind of trading. Until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.